This is Elsewhere, wave number 8. Hello? Hello out there, member of the universe. I'm a little further out in your universe. Been attempting telepathic union for some time. But all I get is interference, jumbled messages in your head by all those other sisters of the waves. I'm from a planet just like yours. We are an oligarchy. We thrive on greed and power, as many people in your land do. We sell our heavy drugs at supercenters, keep the population dependent, despondent, despairing. We are the masters of disorder, inventors of hallucinations. We obfuscate the obvious, and the obvious is our corruption. We are the controllers of the peasants, the ones with no voice, the disenfranchised. Our people work for slave wages, just as your people are being trained to do. It takes time to refine the art of degradation. This is the planet of the doomed, but for a few, of which I'm proud to say I'm one. Our pleasure is the snuff act in private parties. Can you imagine our jaded eyes lighting up when that razor, sharp and long, cuts through the neck of the unsuspecting worker who for a moment in her life imagined a respite from her miserable existence? I tell you, our juices flow as the blood in her neck. We catch the blood in cups, drink, and celebrate the autumn harvest, as your Europeans used to do. And ancient cultures of your land many centuries ago, when they believed in magic. Some still do. I hear that Californians are enjoying a rash of sacrificial murders. It's the times, I tell you. The transformation of society. That's how it manifests. The dope, despair, homelessness, suicide, hunger, madness. But you must understand our kindness to these lower than the low. At least the price for drugs are cheap. It softens the slow death of their anarchistic ways. And in the end, we send them to our parties. They nourish next year's crops. A fair exchange, you must admit. But I ramble on. It does take years, I must declare, to indoctrinate. But your media has been bought, and it's owned by a few, and they will succeed because of the indifference of your people. We have destroyed the will of many who have sought revolution. But we are compassionate. We don't believe in killing, except for our harvest, mind you. Our method is refined. A frontal lobotomy is all that's needed to contain resistance. We rarely speak. Our electronic media is in mime, symbols, and pictures, which squelch opposition, just like the Earth's elections, bites, photo opportunities, poses with the poor minorities. You see the similarities, don't you? Also, the toxic waste of years has poisoned our planet. It is slowly dying, but we have made plans anticipating the inevitable. We'll leave it soon to the masses. Some are mutants. They have adapted to the crud they eat and drink. They are a horrid sight to our sensibilities. We will take flight with our leaders to wave number 10, where life is primitive. We'll do what you did to the Indians, steal their land, begin a new order, a fatherland, so to speak, use the inhabitants as slaves, like your southern states did with the Africans. They will never be freed like your slaves were on planet Earth. It's been a pleasure to communicate with you. You sound so understanding. You are my kindred, my sister. Please visit me in dreams, and I will show you our ways. Who knows? You might become a Wall Street giant. Read the Wall Street Journal with the best of them. And all because of me and my compassion.